All right, no screen crawl today because I have no direction in which these monkeys are going to take my plot line. But welcome to the third episode of our Fate Core role-playing game system run through of the Clone Wars. Everyone who's playing, feel free to take a moment, introduce yourself. If there's something you're doing you want to plug, let me know, and I'll add the links to the description below. I'm, of course, Bruce Burns, aspiring author, terminal nerd, machinist, etc. Teach martial arts sometimes, and I write books. And I do this because this is good practice for writing books. Rosebrough?
Yeah, I'm Josh Rosebrough. I'm the chief editor at Fighting for the Faith or Pirate Christian Media. And, editor, writer of Max Holliday's, voice actor. Also the guy who runs the channel Fighting for Freedom, which I will very much be making more videos for soon.
Master Waltzing?
My name is Josh Waltzing, and I've got
Sorry.
Davion here with me. Davion and I are going to play. We love Star Wars. We enjoy it very much. I am a professional martial arts instructor. I run Alexandria Martial Arts and Movement in Alexandria, Minnesota, and we are a little bit of sci-fi nerds. We enjoy a lot of sci-fi and martial arts and sword wielding and fun stuff.
And I'm a kid.
Yes.
Perfect. That's perfect, Davion.
Cookman?
Yeah. Joe Cookman here. Member of Nerd Posse 2.0, and my presence is brought to you today by bananas. I love to eat them. Thank you.
Joining us from quarantine, you plague rat.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a
is
perfect
true.
flag for you.
Yes. We actually bought a quarantine flag when Rosebrough was locked down. A naval quarantine flag for you to hang in your window. The black spot.
It's just a yellow flag, but yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, it has to be bubonic plague for you to fly the black spot in the middle. But oh well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we go now. The characters have returned to Coruscant after the Battle of Geonosis. So if you've seen Star Wars Episode 2, you know what happened there. It was a big battle. Lots of Jedi got killed. Most of the Padawans did not survive. Only one Padawan survived, and that would be Cookman. And you guys survived the battle and have takes about a day to fly home.
What do you mean only one? What do you mean only one Padawan survived? I survived too.
You're the only one who survived Petronaki Arena.
Yes.
And that's most of what was shown on the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, because the Jedi are of this era are really, really paranoid about people falling to the dark side, and that's why they have so many rules about friendships and family and stuff. Then because of this, it turns out they are almost never recruit from all the species that everyone's actually part of. All the characters are parts of species that the Jedi almost never touch because they tend to be aggressive. Rosebrough, did you send me that picture on Discord?
I sent it to you on Discord, and I also sent it to you via Facebook Messenger.
Exactly.
Uh,
I think it's kind of funny that we all picked races that were pretty much in that small list of races that are not trusted by Jedi because of the susceptibility or the high amount of them that actually turn to the dark side.
Yep.
Rather
We
ironic.
totally didn't. It's like we're matching costumes to this like LARP event, and people are like, "Oh, hey, that's cool. Did you guys plan this?" And we're like, "No, it just showed up like this." we're just all on the same side. Team Horde.
Team the High Council is very, very nervous.
That's just me in
Yeah.
general.
Yes, you thrive on making people kind of uncertain about you, Rosebrough.
I go with the Jim Butcher philosophy. If the dudes that are all hoity-toity aren't sweating, then you're doing something wrong.
All right, so if you turn your attention to roll 20, they at least have us a landing page of the Jedi Temple. Got kind of a cutaway of everything that's in there, and then one of the hallways, so that you can imagine where you're at. So we're going to start with our characters and our emotional support droid. So Davion, we're probably going to let you play a BD6 today,
That's fun.
and that is Bar's BD class explorer droid. Likes to ride around on his shoulder. It's a cute little thing that is incredibly useful.
Okay.
I think
And functional.
yes, he's really good at hiding and noticing things and investigating things. But he's not very big or tough, so in fights he mostly hides.
Me myself, I'm not very good at investigating things though.
Not a problem. That's why we've got a character sheet to help you out with that. All right. So the three of so what happens in the Jedi Order immediately after the? Please tell me I started recording. Now I'm paranoid. I want to make sure. Yes. Okay. Good. This senior moment was brought to you by the GM. That is not a sign of your impending doom. The Jedi Order has decided. You're walking down the hallway. You've just had a meeting with the Jedi Council, in which even your own master, Master Waltzing, your own master has informed you that because all of your races are almost never recruited in the Jedi because of your natural passions and aggression, the Jedi Council believes that it is in your best interest, and that you are not called to duty in the Grand Army of the Republic. So you are not given the rank of Jedi Commander, and you are not put in charge of clone troops, lest the pressures of battle cause you all to fall to the dark side because of your innate aggression and lack of self-control. So you're a bunch of teenagers, and all of your friends are going off to war, and you have to stay home. You are allowed. You've been given duties to assist the Temple Guard, the Jedi Sentinels of the Temple Guard, and you will help teach younglings basic meditation. So those are your new duties. Those are your new duties to the Jedi Order. Feel free to have your characters talk to each other about it as you're walking down the hallway after your meeting with the Jedi Council.
Well, this is complete Bantha Poodoo.
We totally, like, you guys survived Geonosis. We saved that Jedi. We need to be part of this battle. Like, we have already proved our worth. I mean, come on, guys. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna just sit here?
I don't plan on just sitting here. That sounds rather boring and lame.
Yeah, I don't think any of our races were really, any of our people were really good at sitting around and watching other people fight. This is something that kind of makes me feel ashamed to not be doing anything.
I didn't, push a bunch of rocket droids into lava just to be put on the back bench.
You're lucky you got to push droids into lava.
Oh, I don't know if lucky is the right word for it.
Yes, we pause as Bar remembers watching all of his clone troopers get killed right behind him, and then the conversation returns. um, so
Zabrak, pride, strength, and confidence very much wants me to be part of this battle. I know that I can do this, and I know that I'm good enough.
Yeah, I know. Why is violence not the answer here? They're holding us
It's
back.
not always the answer, but when it is the answer, it's the only answer.
No, I mean, like,
it's
in this
war.
situation, why is it not the answer?
Gentlemen, there's no fighting in the war room.
You guys are getting the stink eye from random Jedi who are walking peacefully in a hurry back and forth as they're getting sent to various armies.
Maybe we should follow one of these groups and see where they're getting deployed.
You're gonna try to.
What skill do I have to roll to give stink eye back? Is that a mental attack?
No, you stink eye right back. The GM sets the clock to you getting your Jedi Knight title back by a month.
I would like it noted that I used 4 cents to see this guy giving me stink eye when I wasn't looking, and I turned and gave him stink eye.
A month and a half.
It's worth it.
I sense the stink eye.
5 points from Slytherin. All right.
I mutter something in Kaleshi about oh shoot, I just lost it. Sorry, brain fart.
Jedi subtitles appear at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, something about like at least I have ambition.
Okay, so muttering about it is very in character. Of course, it would be an incredibly short-sighted plan for the three of you to do anything about it. I mean, it's not like the GM can offer Jamuk a fate point because he is driven to prove himself a Jedi. And offer Lasho, Master Waltzing's character, a fate point for Zabrak Pride. And and offer Bar a fate point for Pubescent Padawan with an Iron Will, and offer BD6 a fate point because my master Shorabar Osage is about to stick his head in a badger's den of trouble.
So BD actually has his own fate points?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm going to take it. How about you guys?
I jump at the first sign of life.
Pride won't let me not take it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Master Waltzing, are you okay if Davion's going to be rolling for BD? Are you okay with tracking his fate points?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, everybody add your fate points, and now your group has made a decision to go get involved somehow, whether the council says to or not.
Council be darned.
And one reason why I didn't make more maps already is I have no clue what direction your little plotline destroying minds are going to send my story from this hallway.
I'll say this: this cutout of the Jedi Temple is great. I just don't see any bathrooms.
When was the last time you saw a bathroom in Star Wars? Period.
Mandalorian.
Oh, good point.
Sure. Mm-hmm. I thought you were gonna make a joke, like a toilet joke.
But this is Legends.
Because we're about to take.
This is Legends. Sorry.
I gave BD his fate point, by the way.
Okay.
I had his character sheet open up.
I'm pretty sure that we need to do one of those things where we say like, hey, this is a story plot line, Forbidden Star. It's going to create some issue for us. Like maybe there's some GM, rumor that we heard about a certain star system.
The first question the GM wants the players to ponder is, Will you be proving yourselves within or inside or outside of what we finally like to imagine as the rules?
What rules? Are you talking? You're talking about in character or out of character rules here? Because
Yes.
I plan to break both of them. I don't think that any of them are sacred.
Who needs rules?
Yeah, yeah.
We have
So for those of
lightsabers.
you who have not experienced playing with Cookman before, I have had groups of elite gamers voluntarily throw themselves into chaos dimensions rather than endure the consequences of Cookman left alone by himself in a parking garage.
It
So
was like the second or third campaign in. Like I feel like we should move past it by now.
no,
No,
I'm going to be
it's
bringing that up
completely in
until the day
character.
I die.
No, my absolutely not. I don't think so. I think this is a new clean slate. My character's a pilot, so he's running the show here. I mean, if you know what I mean. And
We're gonna
he's already
maverick
given
this
this.
thing.
He's already given the stink eye. He's a month and a half back now. He needs to make some headway and get that Jedi title. Get some refresh going.
I don't know if doing any of this is going to get you that Jedi title. I think it's going to only push us further back. You'll get powers, but maybe not the title.
Maybe not a Corellian. But what about the or what was it? Rusan? Is the Rusan?
Not one. So
Person?
the main Jedi Council. So that lore roll, guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's see what's going on here.
All right, let's see
I'm
if
a
I can
decent
roll.
lore.
I'm looking for good lore.
Cookman got good lore. I got average.
Yeah. Oh man, he's smart too. I love this.
So Cookman, there are splinter groups of Jedi that the Grand Council politely ignores, and if the main council won't take you, maybe one of the splinter groups will.
That sounds perfect.
As
We
a
don't want to
fallback.
listen. Yeah, we don't want to listen to
Already-
them, and they can ignore us while we go somewhere else.
Guys, we're already black sheep. The regular Jedi Council doesn't want to deal with us. They're putting us on the sidelines, babysitting toddlers. If there's this group out here that can help us fight this war and save the Jedi, we need to go do that.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I just wanted to, find some people that would be willing to help us out here, rather than, yeah, like you said, just kind of letting us sit around and do nothing. I agree, 100%. That was my idea. I like it. I'm going with that.
Why? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, we just have to find one.
They hang out
Force.
around the Jedi Temple all the time.
Yeah, Force lore, tell us which direction to go. I mean, there's a light at the end of this tunnel, but is that the right light? You guys all see it, right? There's like literally a light at the end of
The closest splinter group that you know of are the Corellian Jedi.
Oh yeah.
But they almost never leave Corellia. So if you join them, and they're heretics because they get married and have friends and family and stuff, and they
that
wear
sounds
green
awesome.
robes.
But are they like xenophobes?
No.
Hmm.
If you
Will
want,
they tell us where other splinter groups are?
If you want a Jedi Order, a splinter group, or not necessarily a splinter group, but if you want part of the Jedi Order that is closer to the action than the deep core and the core worlds, then there is one almost in the middle of separatist territory, and in the Outer Rim there is a satellite temple. And
Of the
I will
Corellian?
let you guys do your own Google Foo because I'm having a hard time finding it. It is in Legends, I want to say.
Are you talking about the one on Dantooine?
No, the one on Dantooine has been abandoned by now.
Oh, okay.
So that was during the Jedi Civil War,
Mm-hmm.
which is 4,000 years before. That's Knights of the Old Republic era.
Okay.
There's one actively current in Legends, not in Rishi.
Is it the Ordu Aspectu?
Let me double check.
Well, it's not like we, couldn't go to the archives here in the temple and do some further research. If
Yes,
necessary.
those would be scholarship roles, but first someone would have to talk their way past the librarian.
Oh. Maybe one of us can create a distraction, and the other one can, get in there.
There's like a lot of them here. Holy crap.
Jedi Taurus Academy was a satellite academy for Jedi training built on Highport on the Outer Rim world Taurus.
Terrace?
Yeah, maybe Taurus. Is that the one?
Taris?
Yes.
Also destroyed before 4,000 years ago.
Well, serves me right for not knowing. Oh.
You have the...
It's not Lothal. It's not Lothal.
Not Lothal.
Okay.
What about the Altesian?
Altesian? I don't know. Links, or it didn't happen? There's a lot of these guys. There's a reason I'm having you guys do the research.
All right. Well, I will go and post the link here. And when you look at the right-hand side, under Jedi Order, it has like all the different groups. One of them says sex. And one of the sect says Corellian, Dark Jedi Exiles, Grey Paladins, Jedi Covenant, Order of the Terrible Glare, Potentium, Revanchus, Tipo Paladins. So, I'm just looking right now to look back at history. Oh, during the Clone Wars, there was a group of them. Interesting. Leaving the Jedi Temple during the last decades of the Temple, the guy who ran the Order and his followers moved about the galaxy serving as relief workers on underdeveloped worlds and backwaters. The Jedi Enclave in Bespin was used as a training grounds. During the Clone Wars, a group of them, including the guy who led it himself, were traveling aboard the Wookiee gunner when they received a distress signal from the Republic intelligence spy. Interesting. So they did actually do some work. And then they worked with the High Council. And then when Order 66 happened, they went underground.
Anyway, your characters are mere Padawans, and you want to go do research in the you guys want to do research elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So to that end, does that mean that we're going to be going to Corellia and talking to them to do research, or are we going to do it in the temple here?
You could go to Corellia, be a start, or you could try to do research in the temple, or you could try and find some way to prove yourself within your assignments.
I feel like the longer we sit around the temple, we're going to get ourselves in more trouble. So I say we
run away first thing.
I mean, it does make the most sense since we are going to do it eventually. Why not? Not procrastinate.
Ran away.
Hey, it'll make us feel like we're doing something.
All right, so how are we getting to Corellia? Do we actually have credits on hand?
No, not really.
I didn't think so.
You're property of the state, working for the state, provided for by the state, with the authority of the state, recruited by the state, kept
It's
from
my
your
own-
families by the state.
It's my own version of hell.
Mhm.
Get me out of here.
It's all you've ever known, though.
Well, the thing is that the question I would have is, are there any vessels that are going out? Are there Jedi actually headed to Corellia currently that we could try to, hop aboard? Because the thing is that we don't have much in the way of money. We're not really going to get very far if we try to take any kind of civilian transport, because they'll be like, hey, you got to pay.
Well, can BD6 link up to someone and find that information?
If you can sneak him into the library, he could probably do a really good job researching with scholarship.
Well, the good thing is that we could totally distract the librarian while BD, using his sneaky abilities, could go do that surreptitiously.
Okay.
I like this idea.
Yeah, let's go make a
This is
distraction.
awesome.
So
This is
how are
awesome
you
doing
planning
stuff.
on distracting the librarian?
Okay, who's playing Get Help?
If they're already okay, so like if they're already suspicious of us, and we just take on that being suspicious and walk into the librarian and just start asking suspicious questions, or just getting their attention and asking questions in general and being
No. We don't have to ask questions. All we have to do is act like there's some sort of squabble between us, and one of us maybe, I don't know, possibly injured. Like there's some sort of fight that they have to break up while the droid goes off and does the research.
It's always physical violence. Why is violence not
I don't know. It's a good distraction. Like, and with heightened tensions, people aren't paying attention to small, tiny droids.
Lasho
taking
is
information.
fighting for freedom as an aspect. He is fighting for freedom.
I suppose you could let BD try to sneak in on his own. Do you realize how good his stealth is?
Let's see.
It's
Stealth
fair.
It's at fair. So.
Actually,
No. +4.
He has.
diminutive size.
So he gets a +4. I think that's a great idea.
Okay, we can just send him in. +6 hiding skills. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, we can wait outside the library.
And if it doesn't work, I guess what are they gonna just pick him up and send him back out in the hallway?
Oh, have you
Okay.
found my droid?
Yes, exactly. He got away. Poor guy. My emotional support droid. What will I do without him?
Oh my gosh! What BD? Where did you go? Thank you very much for coming back. If that happens.
All right, let's send him in. Do we need an image of the archives?
No, you guys
Okay.
can use your imagination.
Okay.
Is it a stealth plus something roll? How do I add a +4?
Yeah,
Yep.
he gets to roll. It's a
Oh, yeah.
40F +6.
40F +6.
Oh, sweet.
It's epic.
Epic stealth. So BD just kind of like beep 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 beep, beep over and beep beep, beep over and beep, 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 and and then puts that scomp link into the computer when nobody's looking and gets to roll scholarship.
Davey, I'm gonna push the button for scholarship.
So the droid who can do more research in 30 seconds than all of the meat bags can do in 8 hours breaks even at fair. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I know where I'm thinking of. I found them.
Oh, you found him?
Yep. Yep. There is a Jedi Order outpost closer to the action.
Ooh,
Allied with the Council
sweet.
on. Oh wow, spelling this is going to take me some practice. On Bitfash.
Oh. Ooh. Set course for Pitbash.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Rosebrough, you are our master of Google Foo. You can find Bitfash on a map.
Yep, give me 1 second here.
Is there a Star Wars galaxy map somewhere?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at it right now, but it is not friendly for like going and doing a random search. You have to like look it down, or at least the one I have right now is not. I have to like look at it.
Was that the proper spelling of it, Bruce? PPFAS.
My files are too powerful. Okay, will that work? There's a more limited version. Squeaks in under my file limit.
Oh, there we go. I found it. You spelled it with a PP rather than a BP. Okay, cool. Yeah, Bitfash. Okay. I found it. I'm gonna actually hold on. I'm gonna actually copy and paste this into the group chat because this is the Wikipedia article on it.
No, not the Wikipedia article. Oh, darn.
Oh, I can hold on. Boom.
What's wrong with the Wikipedia article?
What? Nothing's wrong with the Wikipedia article.
Okay, let's see.
I mean, other than the fact that it has has all the events of the Clone Wars already spelled out.
Oh well, yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Bitfash Star Wars planet location. Images.
I will work on where it is while you guys work on how you plan on getting there.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so did Beat well, so BD found Bitfash as a place, but did he pick up anything regarding what transports are headed there or headed near there?
No.
Okay. Do know.
You're gonna send him back into the library?
No. I don't want to try my luck like that. Unless we really want to.
Nope.
No.
I think we're okay now.
Okay, so my question is, so I know that in the end of the Attack of the Clones, there was at least a giant area within Coruscant where the Republic Army was congregated and actually launching from. There has to be at least a central hub where ships are departing from.
Yes.
So I would say let's head there.
Do you want to stow away on board a vessel? Okay, why don't you guys roll military?
And if you don't have it, it starts at mediocre.
Correct, just 40F.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that most of us actually don't have it.
Great. I rolled down one. So, great.
You guys understand the Marine Corps like the junior high kids understand the Marine Corps.
Waltzing got at least a fair.
Yes, he did.
And Cookman and I are tied at -1.
So Lasho Jogan points out to the rest of you, and isn't he glad to be the adult in the room? Almost an adult. That those transports are, one, going to be full of Jedi and clones who will know you don't have orders, and two, will be heading straight for the front lines of battle. Not taking you, they're not going to divert and swing by a random Jedi temple so that you can, go on vacation.
Mm-hmm. Good point.
So, sneaking around authority by going to the hub of authority equals bad plan.
But it's the last place they'll expect us. I'm kidding.
Yes, because you've been expressly forbidden to go exactly there. Rosebrough, that is not always a motivation for everyone else in the human race. I'm just saying.
My goodness. Incorrigible.
That's
A lot of us.
That's what my wife says a lot. All right, so I guess we gotta find ourselves a civilian transporter of some kind or another, and based upon what I know of the Star Wars universe, there are at least cargo transports that will along trade routes that we could probably try to hop aboard, and usually the cargo ships don't have much in the way of actual human forces on them.
So you're planning on stowing away or hiring or what? How?
I mean, if we're gonna hire, we don't have any money. Unless, hey, you know what we could do? I don't know if anyone would buy it, but we could say that we actually we can provide security on board a ship and basically get paid, but nobody, like with us being relative children, I don't think they'd go for that.
Hmm.
Can BD modify a set of transport orders from the Jedi Temple to include a transport order for a set of Jedi Padawan to as a
I mean, I think that would be probably his.
You want to cut your own transfer papers cut your own transfer papers without the council catching you, and then use the council's authority to hitch a ride.
Yeah,
For sure, absolutely.
Oh gosh.
Why wouldn't we?
That's going to be great scholarship. And this is the face of, if you can just imagine me face palming a lot right now.
Well, BD's got at least good scholarship, so all he has to do is roll up one in order to pull that off.
So, the GM offers BD yet another fate point for my master, the insane Padawan. We may need to remake that to my master is crazy.
It's a good thing. Davian says yes, he wants a fate point.
All right, we need great scholarship to hack the Jedi main temple and arrange a nice leisurely trip on the Jedi on the Republic dime.
Oh no. Well, if he uses a fate point, he'll be able to go up from fair to great with 2 ships.
Yes.
And then
All right.
Master Waltzing, what aspect of any do you think that BD could use? What part of BD could explain why he's actually way better than that at the computer?
Explorer's companion droid.
Oh goodness, no, that'll work. Darn it.
Oh boy.
Good job, Davian.
Let's make our own charter.
M19 is what we're looking for. Bitfash. It's in the sluice sector, the Outer Rim.
So BD uses Explorer's companion droid and hacks first-class tickets to Bafash.
Way to
All
go,
right.
BD.
All right, boys, we're going to Bitfash.
First class.
Woo!
First class, boys.
Mutter, splutter.
M19. That's the same. That's the same sector as Dagobah.
We're going first class, boys. Come on.
Woo! Oh yeah.
Yes, you get to eat pseudo lobster and really expensive pop, and you've got your own stateroom and massage chairs and a full HoloNet access and a personal attendant droid to fluff your pillows and fetch you dinner. Mutter, splutter. It's going to be they're very glad to have the business because about half of their clients, half of the ship's clients have canceled because they are heading out of the Outer Rim, and there's some kind of rebellion going on.
Right.
There's rumors of rebellion in the Outer Rim. Is where things are for the average people.
What kind of rebellion are you talking about?
Well, the general public doesn't quite grasp the severity of the Clone Wars yet.
Oh, that's what they think about the Clone Wars. Got it.
Yes. Because so far it hasn't been much more than some kidnapped Jedi that the Jedi aren't exactly broadcasting.
Yeah.
Right.
Think like the
that makes
beginning of
And there's an army of the Republic and everything, but nobody knows how long or this will be a short victorious war.
Yeah, think of it like the beginning of the Civil War in America, how people thought it was going to go.
We'll be back in a week. Those Rebs don't have the belly to fight.
Yeah.
Yes, pretty much exactly that.
Uh-huh.
So there's plenty of room. The passengers don't necessarily bug you. Anything story-wise or character-wise you want to entertain yourselves with on the it's a cruise liner. It's not a Imperial. It's not a Federation. It's not a Republic transport. So it's only got like a Class 3 hyperdrive. So it's going to be like a week.
Okay. Hey, just out of curiosity, is my third mental stress box still filled from?
No, the stress box is clear at the end of every scene.
Got it. Okay.
But if you don't find a way to deal with your mental consequence, the stress of your of your paranoid knowledge, then severes don't just go away. You have to actually get them treated. So you either have to spend some quality time bonding with BD or talking to him through your problems or something. He actually has a stunt to help you out, but he's gonna have to roll a. He's got to roll a 6 to start to cure you of your nightmares.
What's companion programming? That's the one.
Yeah, he gets a +1 to rapport. So he's got to get up 4. You really healing you of being that scared and that shaken up is not something easy.
I mean, I could spend that entire week, talking to him and working through my baggage.
You might try to do. You might talk through the group. The group might try to help you. All being Jedi, and they might be able to offer.
Stack.
They might often build a stack of things for BD to tag.
Oh yeah, okay. I mean, that would be helpful. I don't feel like having -6.
Yeah, so because this is the first time everybody's sleeping in the same hotel room as you, so these screaming, panicked life and death nightmares every night, 2 or 3 times a night, starting to get on everybody's nerves.
Yeah, so I would definitely, open up.
All right, guys, what can you guys do to help Bar deal with Geonosis?
Ask questions. just say like, hey, what's going on, man? Like, you're screaming, yelling in the middle of the night. We're getting worried about you. Can't possibly be helpful. Can't be, beneficial for you right now. What? How can we help? Talk to us about it.
I just keep seeing, my master being gunned down, and then I'm seeing visions of clone troopers coming up and doing the same thing to me. I don't know how to get these thoughts out of my head.
Didn't your master get gunned down already?
Yeah, he got gunned down in like the
Round
first,
3.
like, 10 minutes. Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad.
Okay, so
I
you're
barely
like
escaped with my life.
you're 1 for 2 so far. So I think that this is definitely something we need to take into consideration.
Game mechanics, guys. We need to get some rolls for him.
Okay.
Mm.
So what can you do for him? Look at your character sheets. What skills or powers do you have that could be of benefit to your traumatized friend?
Well,
BD6,
Lasho has
hit him with one of those
force.
back to stims.
Yeah, I didn't catch any of that.
Sorry, I just said BD6. Hit him with one of those back to stims.
That's physical trauma, not mental trauma.
I'm joking.
Take all the stims all at once. No, never do that. People in the audience, we do not endorse anything like that. It's bad plan.
It's like the story of Cocaine Bear.
Get that little ears, man.
Okay.
Well, Lasho has force at great +4. Could he start a, force meditation to reach out to Bar and try to help calm the storm and essentially put in a mental wave break for all of those mental.
That would really require the stunt force sense. And that's the part of the Jedi arts that you're not really good at yet. You're good at telekinesis and mechanics. And
so as your character tries to do that, I just say, get out of my way.
oh
You don't know
god,
what you're doing.
so tactful.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
You do have force sense, and you can try and use your senses to find the best advice for him. You delicate and gentle counselor, you. Man, so this has got to be some kind of like force guided tough love. I swear.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Goodness gracious.
This is war.
The
on a
force.
luxury cruise liner.
It is the will of the force that I tell you to deal with it.
this won't hurt a bit, and it doesn't take somebody who's force sensitive to realize that was absolutely not true.
Okay, make your roll. Just straight force. You need to get an average. Great. Oh, he got overflow. So we've got tough love.
I mean, it's
a tough love talking to, and the will of the force.
Oh, sorry, I was clicking. Sorry, that was an accidental.
It's like you have that little nail that's sticking up out of the board, and I'm like, let me bring my warhammer and fix this real quick.
So there's two aspects. We've got tough love talking to, and the will of the force is that you suck it up.
I whisper that first part. I actually literally say that, but I whisper the first part.
You guys are so supportive.
Lasho might be able to use craft or scholarship on BD to help tweak his programming for a short period of time.
Yeah, I mean, to help him go up.
Yeah, you can try to give him some kind of boost. You're our resident technician.
Okay.
A rapport boost.
All right, so he's gonna roll craft to try to help increase the BD's his skill.
In rapport.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that you rolled force for craft, did you not?
Yeah, he does.
So I roll force instead
Yeah,
of...
you've got force tech.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll force to help increase BD6's stunt of companion programming.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Making it an advantage. Wow, that is one heck of an advantage.
Epic.
That's 3.
What is that? Overclocking?
We just gave him like triple superchargers.
Got some power converters at Tasha
Supercharged his
Station.
counselor process. His counselor process, man.
Why'd you get jet engine up to your microwave? I don't know. I just really felt like I needed power.
I wanted to cook my Thanksgiving turkey in 3 seconds.
So, extra cuddles program, new paint job, even cuter, and I now burble at your optimal wavelength.
Woo!
Yeah.
Gee.
I'm gonna be cured so soon.
Yeah, we can only tag this for a base of legendary +1. This is the cartoon. This is the droid version of a cartoon character, of Puss in Boots walking up to somebody, giving them the cutesy eyes, and winning.
Which does happen.
Look, I've been cuted upon by a kitten cat. Now I have a new outlook on life. I'm ready to take on the day. Goodness gracious.
Cure the hero theme.
Okay, so we're going to open up your character sheet. We're going to change the name of your aspect to represent the fact that you've dealt with it. Then it'll go away as soon as you guys get your next skill point.
Okay.
Which ironically should be... So we're going to go Visions of Destruction to Memories of Battle.
Okay.
Because that's less
Does Davion
traumatized.
need to roll anything?
Oh yeah, Davion. Davion should roll. We can even. Actually, this could be ridiculous. Yes, Davion can roll.
So
If he rolls higher, this is gonna go even. Oh my gosh.
Even faster.
Yep.
Ooh.
But what didn't it have
Bonus.
the what was the bonus?
So
modifier?
yeah. So roll rapport.
Okay, we clicked on companion programming. So you gotta click rapport.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no!
But he gets a +1 to rapport, so that's actually
It included it.
And then he gets to use each of these phrases that you get to so the game works on telling a story together. So each part of the story that you can use gives you +2 to your roll, Davion. And the guys have just put together 5 parts of the story that you can tag. They're all teaming up on the problem, and that adds 10. So that's
So we're at 10.
legendary +2 rapport.
I'm reading what they said.
And that's 10 points. 10 points worth of comforting your friend. And your friend needed... Let me look at this. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 9. So yeah, that's enough. That's more than enough. That would be enough if he was resisting.
Yay.
He's not resisting. So
I don't even have a bad
guys.
attitude about this.
We ganged up and had an intervention, like a Jedi intervention.
So now I'm opening his character sheet, not BD6. I'm opening Bar's character sheet, and and I've got to change because that's 4 more than he needed. So Memories of Battle is now deleted and is filling in his moderate. So that'll go away at the end of the next adventure or the next skill point, whichever is faster. So that'll heal even faster because BD was that helpful and nice and kind. It's kind of like if you had your buddy who got really, really sad because his dog got run over and you bought him a new puppy, and he can focus on having the new puppy rather than how sad he is.
Holy moly.
Except Super Puppy, also a droid. Nah. Not only will I sit on your shoulder and lick you in the ear, but I will also craft you first class tickets to the Outer Rim. Oh my gosh.
BD6, play Despacito.
Awesome. So, what should we call your Starliner? Actually, you guys don't get a vote.
The Titanic.
Titanic. Yeah. Opportunity to go to a different star system where they will let us fight.
So you're on the Starliner, the Auspicious Return.
Huh.
And on day 3 of your hyperspace journey, the GM offers you both let me look at all of these. So on the character sheets and the Google Docs, there's so much story going on. There's actually 3 story aspects of the Clone Wars, Forgotten Stars, and Path of the Jedi. And to give you an idea of how much trouble you guys are now in, the GM offers you all 3 fate points for all 3 at the same time, or you can buy them off and avoid the trouble by each of you paying me 3 fate points.
I'm too poor for that, and I'm taking them.
Well, we'll take 3 fate points.
I'll take 3 fate points. Davian, you want 3 fate
I
points?
already took the fate points.
Yep, I'm taking 3 fate points. So now I have 6. Yay.
I got 7.
Woo!
Yes,
No
the
way.
GM must have hideously miscalculated by offering you such unearned riches.
We're gonna need them, boys. Stuff is about to get stupid.
The excrement is about to hit the fan.
Yep.
Yeah, the excrement's about to hit the ionizer. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
As my force sense tells me there's a disturbance in the force.
Actually,
heading our-
you guys all wake up on the morning of the 4th day with a great disturbance and feeling a great disturbance in the force. Well, you guys all wake up after bad dreams, but oops, wrong one.
That's the last time we all hit the midnight buffet.
But only Jomak can with his force sense power still feels a grave disturbance in the force.
Can I tell what direction it's going?
You can sure try.
All right.
Use your force sense power. Fantastic.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Okay.
Ready to go. Cook.
Okay.
You
job,
sense fear and pain yielding to violence.
Is a ship under attack?
No, Cookman gets another. It is distant and coming closer.
Oh boy.
So it's not in the ship.
Yet.
And are you sharing this with the class?
I feel like my character is a little bit of an open book. I don't think he cannot share it with the class.
So we were establishing that Jomak has, a runny mouth. He thinks
He
out loud a
speaks
lot.
his mind freely.
Yeah, I mean, his face thinks out loud in general.
Yes. Okay. So no
Probably part of
sooner
the
do
reason
you
why he
share
is not very
that.
trusted.
Sorry. Go ahead, sir.
I was gonna say it's probably part of the reason why the Jedi Council doesn't trust him, because he likes to think out loud.
Yeah. Right. So no sooner do you guys all hear that than there is a soft ping and the captain's voice comes over, and he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. There's been a slight delay. We've encountered an emergency distress signal in the hyperlane, and will be dropping out of hyperspace to render assistance in accordance with Republic law."
Oh.
Well, this can't be good.
Oh boy.
Well, yeah. Sounds like Tomak really needs to get up there and take over at the helm and get us back on course. This sounds like a great idea.
I don't know if that's going to be the best course of action. Personally, I'm of the belief that we probably shouldn't commandeer an entire Starliner.
I don't know about that.
Hey.
They probably have somebody who doesn't even know how to fly up there.
Well, yes, flying on by is exactly what you could have done if you had given me the fate points.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no.
No, we took those fate points.
Okay.
Let's all right, boys, we're reliving, Alien. Hooray!
Well, since we're stopping, I guess we better get ready to get off this ship and.
Actually, I would want to do is since this is a cruise liner and there has to actually be personnel on board, there has to be security access points along the way for maintenance and stuff like that, so we can get BD1 to at least give us the transcript of what the actual message is that the cruise liner's received.
BD6.
BD6.
Let's do it.
Okay, Davion
Get
gets
that
to
sparkle.
be the star of the show again.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be athletics to climb into the vents, and stealth to sneak to the main computer, and then scholarship to download the transmission.
Nice.
Goodness gracious. Right. Yeah, you needed an average, so you're 6 times better at that than you need to be. Why did I give you guys this droid?
Because I needed it as an emotional support droid for all of the mental punishment I was suffering.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Why did I pick one that is the equivalent of a Mission Impossible team?
Because it's gonna come in real handy when you throw the bigger stuff at us.
Oh, okay.
True.
I'll have to remember that on some day when I actually throw you into real trouble. Okay, so BD gets up into the ductwork where he can't be observed, and now he can sneak his way through the ship to where he can get to the main computer.
Mm-hmm.
And he's rolling what now?
Stealth,
I think.
+4.
Stealth.
So 5. Yeah, awesome. Bet at the very peak of human. So that's like ninja master level stealth. Okay, good. That's not even remotely disgusting.
He's only like 8 inches tall or something.
Right. Yes, which is
He's
why he
super
gets
small.
that bonus.
It's a ridiculous bonus.
Okay, now
He's
scholarship
essentially a
to
mechanical
hack
cat.
the hack a copy wrong universe, slice a copy of the distress call.
Davion loves cats, although we don't have any cats. So it's a 2-legged mechanical cat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A 2-legged mechanical cat, can you say?
Basically, yes.
This cat, it's kind of more like a battle tech droid than anything.
Except this big.
Yes.
All right, what's the next roll?
Scholarship.
Roll it for scholarship.
Which I don't think he has any modifiers for.
Oh! He rolls a
Dang.
fantastic.
Woo!
Not only are we going to learn what the distress signal was, but we're also going to get the bank account information of the captain.
Hey guys, I just transferred us a couple 100,000 credits.
BD, haven't we told you not to do that? Okay.
Klepto BD.
Guys, we were broke before. Last show looks at you all and goes, "Oh, when was the last time?" Yeah, that we just didn't need that. We needed that. We needed that.
Not only do you get a copy of the distress signal, but BD also gets the embedded access codes for all the emergency hatches on the enemy on the ship in distress.
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
Okay then.
Nice.
So this is a ship in space that is stranded and we're not going to an actual planet.
Now you're dropping out in the middle of deep space, far
Mhm,
between
okay.
star systems.
Yep.
And there is a bulk cruiser, a
Mhm.
bulk cargo, a bulk freighter.
Mm-hmm.
A really large one that would have like a crew of a couple dozen and is really the size of a star destroyer, but
Okay.
no armor or anything, and it's mostly just empty hull space.
Okay. We need to, if possible, talk to
I
the
want to let you
captain.
know, really quick, I want to let you know it is not named the Nostromo.
The non-Stromo.
No, it's actually named the Marie Celeste.
Okay. Guys, I think we need to talk to whoever is in charge of the security detail that will be boarding this vessel and let them know that as Jedi, we know that something screwy is going down and that they definitely need to bring us on board with them in order to deal with a potential threat.
With them? No, by all means, you guys can take our shuttle. We trust you. One of you can pilot, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to need all of my security personnel here to keep the passengers calm.
Oh. So they're just going to give us a shuttle.
Well,
Is he telling the truth?
it's a life pod, but it can ferry you over there just fine.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it has no defensive capabilities.
No defensive capabilities and no hyperdrive.
Oh.
Or no weapons.
Oh. Well, boys, guess who's capturing a freighter?
Rescuing a freighter. Somebody elbows you in the ribs.
Well, boys, are we gonna do it? So we're not gonna have any other security personnel with us.
Nope. Player characters only.
Jamuck doesn't say anything. He just grabs the keys and runs.
I get to fly. I call shotgun.
BD6 burbles a polite apology as he's being carried away on everybody's shoulders. The overly eager high school kids.
We're all gonna die.
So, do you guys want to watch the distress signal?
Yes, we'd love to watch the distress signal, please and thank you.
When we're in the lifeboat thing and
Okay.
actually
in
already
the
fun.
privacy of the lifeboat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So the cruise liner comes to rest a good 20 kilometers away from the abandoned Hulk, because the captain really does not make his career by making his passengers nervous.
Mm-hmm.
And you've catch the announcement that the Jedi are on the Republic Jedi are on the case, and we're sure that everything will be resolved shortly.
All right. So what does this distress signal say?
All right. So as pilot, you gotta get in, take off, head into open space, and then play the distress call.
Ah,
So I need pilot. That is Cookman.
yep.
Yep. Pilot done. What's next?
I don't see a roll.
Yeah, roll
There we go.
it.
Oh, really? Oh, it is a small craft. Oh, gosh. We're pretty sure that you could have taken off without pulling a lateral Immelman on your way out. But
Pretty sure I could have also done it. Wait, I actually did do it with one.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
it works both
So
ways. I like
you
this.
pass out of the barrier the barrier shield, and the droids, the maintenance droids, come back out of hiding because of your piloting antics. And then you play, Mayday, 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 a hologram of somebody who looks like he's got, he's either, orbiting close to the sun, or he's got like 120-degree fever. This is the Marie Celeste calling for help. Any Republic ship, and he coughs some more. Unknown, unknown. They're coming. I am the last. Whatever came out of nowhere. Some more coughing. And no pirates, no demands, no mercy. And then you start hearing a louder and louder banging on the doors from off screen, and he looks nervously off screen and is like, "Please help us." Oh, and then he has time to mutter something like, "I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me." And there's a blur of motion that the holograph camera pickup doesn't quite catch, and he disappears from the feed, and it repeats.
One with the Force is with me. The guy in the hologram was actually saying that.
Well,
Yes.
the Force is a religion. Not everybody gets superpowers from it. This got established pretty well in Rogue One.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. But it's not whatever it was that took him down that said it. It was actually like him that said it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Does this life pod actually have any vac suits?
Yes. Cheap ones.
Well, so some kind of actual protection from external bacteria, at least. So I don't know. I think guys, I think we should gear up. I think we're dealing with something like. Did you see the look on the guy's face? It looked like he was burning up from fever. I think we're going onto a plague ship.
Would I do that?
Oh yes, you would.
You're not wrong.
I'd say suit up, gentlemen, and prepare to meet some really ridiculous stuff.
Well, yeah. So to be fair, using game mechanics, you guys need to roll mediocre resources to have vac suits in a life pod.
All right, so I have to. So all of us can roll for that.
Yep.
Mediocre.
Yeah, you got to get a 0 or better.
I don't have resources.
R 40F.
Oh dear.
I got a 2.
I got a nothing. Mediocre.
So there's 3 vac suits, and 2 of them are intact, and the third one looks like a Minoc got to chewing on the life support cables.
Great.
Wait, BD6 doesn't get to roll?
BD6 doesn't breathe. No.
All right.
I guess now the question is it airborne?
Is it worth using a fate point for me to get that up to some place where the we can see that it's repairable, or that there's a repair kit inside the life pod?
It might be worth
Prefer
using
not.
you.
I like controls when I do my experiments.
So jeez, Cookman.
we know who the Ian Holm character is.
Oh yes. Look at what a fascinating alien it is. Look how beautifully it's eating the crew. All right. You might say use the craft assessment to see if it's repairable.
Okay, I'm going to roll craft to see if we can repair the evac suit. Mediocre.
It might be, it might not be. You won't know till you try. If only somebody here was a really good craftsman.
I
Oh,
wonder
hey,
who that is.
BD's got craft. BD's got good on craft.
Guys, look at Master Waltzing's character sheet.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Cluebat. Whack.
Hmm.
Well, hey, maybe the two of them can team up on craft,
The
you know.
force tech and craft.
Force tech and a droid working together might be good.
Heck yeah, let's stack that.
So I can roll force.
Let BD roll first, and then to make aspects, and then you can do force tech with your force enhanced technician powers. Then he can tag it. Okay.
So BD rolled fair craft.
Mm-hmm.
So BD is, is performing repairs, and you can tag that when you make your force tech roll.
And Lasho rolls a fair force.
Okay, and so you can get up to great, which will more than balance out your -3. So you use all the duct tape and lighting cables and return power and a theoretical airtight seal to your vac suit.
Great. All the duct tape and lighting cables. I love it. All right. We did it. We did it.
So
man.
those two, so the other two Padawans look like, extras in a sci-fi movie, and you look like an escapee from an Australian LoJack rave.
My goodness.
Excellent. All right.
Oh,
All right.
that suit had a name. It'd be false sense of security because it's not airtight. Come on.
Okay.
So you've got a cloth mask for COVID. Anyway. Sorry,
Single layer.
YouTube. I didn't say
Cheer.
that. You didn't hear that.
You didn't say whether or not it worked. You just said what it was.
Yes. Theoretically, my channel will still exist next week.
By the power of Fauci.
Lasho isn't in over his head at all. He's fine.
Never is. Never was.
All right. I guess we better pilot ourselves into at least a docking port.
You're just gonna land?
I mean, I would like to actually do a. We should probably do a check over the ship to see any points of forced entry, what kind of defensive capabilities this ship has, do a general sweep to figure out what it is that we're looking at first.
Okay,
Excuse
Jomok,
me,
why do you not pilot a flyby for us?
No, none of that. Absolutely not.
Hey, diddle straight up the middle.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Look at this. Look at this guy over here. He's thinks he's the boss or something.
I'm not thinking I'm the boss. I'm just making suggestions.
You're making way too good of suggestions, in my opinion.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah. All right. So let's get this party started. Okay.
Jamoke, don't you think that we should maybe just take a look first? Lasho
Nope.
says as a slightly older Jedi trying to nudge some
Wink,
more
wink.
thought process into Jamoke a little bit.
I mean, as he's docking this life raft. Great. Cool. We got our suits on. I hit the button. It opens.
Oh my gosh.
I guess, if you want to. Then he just, walks onto the ship.
What did we land? Did we land in the landing bay? Did we land at a door? What? Where are we?
Don't they have, docking ports or a bay or something? Yeah.
The thing is that the shields are up.
You pull up next to you can actually dock along you can dock alongside the one of the escape pod hatches.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't see anything on the way, did we? That was obvious.
Didn't roll to check.
No, you didn't bother to look. So no. I can guarantee you that you didn't see anything on the way.
No.
Nice. Great.
No.
I didn't see anything. There we go. Emergency emergency port. There we go.
Ah, okay. These freighters. Oh boy.
I don't know why you guys worry so much, honestly.
I would just like to make a note that as the player, that the Marie Celeste, as my Google Foo will tell me, is a massive alien arc ship found on Far and Away. And as the Guardians of Selfhood claim, the vessel that brought the Starflyer alien to human space.
Probably just a coincidence.
Oh no.
I definitely like the fact that was named after something really cool.
And it's also named after, it's very similar to an actual sailing vessel that was found adrift with all of its crew missing, but all of the supplies and things still on board. The crew was literally gone, but the ship was completely seaworthy, but they were never found again.
I'm almost completely sure that your GM, who grew up in a sailing family with a Navy veteran father, is not inspired in any way, shape, or form by such a weird circumstantial coincidence.
I think that the GM is
full of poodoo,
saying a small falsehood.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to try harder. I wasn't going for small.
So we got our flimsy vac suits on. We just docked with this thing without even doing even a cursory look.
One of us has our flimsy vac suit on. The rest of us have our proper vac suit on.
I don't think these are military grade.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
But
definitely not.
But they don't have duct tape on them either.
One of the three does. So.
Lasho isn't over his head at all.
So we're using the bottom to represent the strip at the bottom of the page to represent, random hallways.
Corridor, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Can we send BD6 in first?
Yes.
Nice.
If you can but it's not your droid. I want to hear you convince the recently traumatized that his cuddle buddy needs to be the sacrificial lamb on a mission of doom.
Lasho wants to touch the ship. Lasho wants to touch the ship and use his force tech to sense what's going on inside the ship.
So
Yeah, let's do
before
it.
you open before you open the airlock hatch, after.
Oh, I already opened the airlock hatch.
What?
Don't worry about that.
So Rosebrough, your character's job is to sit on Cookman's character until it's time to let him up to perform some approved task.
Oh my gosh. You.
So Lasho touches the bulkhead and begins to concentrate, and his concentration is shattered by the sound of the airlock cycling and
Oh my gosh.
Jomok walking right in.
Jomak, what are you doing?
Somebody grab that man!
I did tell BD6 to be ready to go in first, but he's being really slow. So,
So Cookman, why don't you drag yourself to one of those quarter ends?
oh yeah.
At this point, gentlemen, Davion is actually going to head to bed. He's been awake since 5:30 to get to a 7 a.m. or an 8 a.m. baseball game in Becker.
Sure. Hey, good
nice.
night, Davion, and thank you for healing
Good
our
night.
friend
Yep.
and
Thanks.
getting us first class tickets and getting us this neat transport and getting us all the critical information and basically, being the total boss of the game for the whole time.
He has been the boss. He's been a superstar.
Yep.
Most of the time, I thought I was laying around.
But you
He
did it
great.
very, very effectively.
You were effective.
Thanks.
He's
having
been nearly
trouble.
asleep a couple times. So,
Yep, no parties.
I fell asleep when you were talking.
all right. Good night, Davion.
There we go. All right. Well, he really fits in there. Oh, is it the top here? Like that?
Yes, you just entered the hallway.
Boom. Nice. Hey, what's up? Oh, wait. Is this the hatch in the middle? Or am I supposed to just be on the left?
You're just on the left.
Okay.
So what's in the hallway?
You guys have bunny trailed so much you can't possibly think I had time to build this map. While you were bantering.
I mean, you didn't even have a
I mean,
structure. So
I thought you were going to say left or right, and I was like, I don't know.
Left is fine. Anyway, are the rest of you going to
Nope.
just let Jomok do the you're going to let Jomok do the scouting?
he's already in there. I'm just gonna be like, oh my gosh, we haven't even been able to properly, form ranks or anything, or even just figure out what our plan is. Jomak's like,
We totally have ranks. I'm a Padawan, you're a Padawan, that's a Padawan, and that's your cat.
I guess I'm gonna follow him just because
Leroy-
somebody needs to keep him in line.
Leroy Jenkins, this I guess.
Leroy Yes. Welcome to Cookman. Leroy Jenkins does sum that up nicely.
Yeah, this is Leroy.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna go put Davion to bed. I'll be back in a moment.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Nothing eventful will happen.
Oh gosh.
You will not walk back into a huge mess. Absolutely not.
So, notice or force?
Oh, yeah, I want a force sense to see if I can feel what's going on. Actually, force sense always gives me that, doesn't it?
Yes.
Is to use the notice.
All right.
Great.
I'm looking.
Is Var going to be leaving the life raft thing too?
I'm in the hallway. I'm in the hallway.
So, the
I'm not-
hallways are silent, the walls untouched, and nothing seems amiss except for the total lack of motion and a subtle air of rage.
Okay. Well,
Wait. Don't I get an aspect from that?
I modified how much I was going to tell you.
Okay.
I think one thing we need to do is find a security access point get BD6 to slice into it and to do at least a diagnostic run of what's going on with the ship, what hallways are closed off.
Hey, look, a computer panel.
Yes, I was hoping that would be it. So everything to the right of us. So we know on the left-hand side, this is the. Just out of curiosity, is this corridor? Does this go both ways, like, or is it? Are we just at the end of it, where like over here is just the door, and then everything over here?
It goes both ways. This is a fair portion of the ship.
Okay, so we basically came in from the south and came north.
Yeah.
Just based on okay.
You know, there's
Great.
there are doors here and there.
Okay.
Give me a sec.
So. All right.
There's little doors here and there. They look like
Okay.
a couple closets. You know, a small kitchen.
Okay. Got it.
You know,
Like-
crew quarters. Most of the doors are open. Actually, all the doors are open.
Oh boy.
Nice.
That's
All right.
terrifying.
Well, we have BD6 licensed into the computer.
Well, yeah, and I believe we should probably set up at least a security perimeter around him
Yeah.
while he's working.
Right. Yeah.
So put him on the map. Put him where you want. Put everybody where you want him to be.
Okay. Let's see. BD.
I want to be right here. Really close, so that way, if something goes wrong, I get electrocuted. I don't have to worry about taking care of the rest of y'all.
Okay, take a defensive position, boys.
Oh yeah. Forcefully
Mm-hmm.
defensive. I hear the sound of a. Bzzz.
Yeah, definitely ignite the lightsabers.
Okay.
Lightsabers
All right.
aren't too loud.
So this is a standard bulk carrier. You know, the big cargo containers on the side are fully detachable. It's a relatively small ship. If you look kind of upwards on the map, the actual crew spaces is this hallway and the bridge.
Yep.
You know, and you've got little living spaces here off the side.
So
the
we're
rest
in
of
that
it
we're in that
is
we're in
an
that main
engine
corridor.
and an engine room. You know, that's
Okay.
it. That's all this ship is.
Right.
What's the side stuff? What's all this stuff?
That's the cargo.
Yeah, those are detachable cargo containers.
Mm-hmm. It's like a giant. Think of it like a giant train.
Yeah.
Right.
Except the middle part is the train bed, and the sides are the actual storage canisters on the sides.
Looking at this freighter just makes me want to play X-wing.
I
Gosh
know.
darn it. I know. It's just like, oh.
I wish it was a space battle.
We're in space. It's about to turn into a battle.
Would you like it to be a space battle?
I mean, I feel bad for everybody else involved.
We don't have a ship with offensive capabilities.
I mean,
or really engines.
Yeah. Now, mind you, if we really, really wanted to get creative, we could use momentum and basically inertia to be a really fun thing with, I don't know, saying, if we got this thing up and running and we were able to, I don't know, go at a really fast speed and then jettison some of the cargo and use that basically as a projectile weapon, that'd be awesome.
Except the top atmospheric speed for this thing is like 100 kph.
I'm not saying atmospheric speed.
Right, but its sublight speed is proportional. Everything flies circles around these things.
Well, that's the fun.
why
thing
does
about
it go
inertia.
so slow?
Fuel economy?
Yeah, but it takes forever to get between places then.
Eh,
It does have a hyperdrive, though.
it does
Right?
have hyperdrive.
I mean,
Okay.
And this
okay.
is Legends.
Oh.
If you try to pull a Ryan Johnson, I will splatter you all over someone's shields.
Oh, no.
Okay, anyway. BD was going to make a scholarship roll.
Yes. And then that's that's just at good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can roll for him.
I have returned.
Aha.
BD just
We have
made a good scholarship.
mm-hmm.
All systems are running nominal.
Okay.
Life support has another 5.6 months. Docking successful. -5 minutes. Debarking successful. -27.56 hours. Hyperspace coordinate transfer successful. -28.13 hours. Hyperspace dropout successful. -37.24 hours.
Okay.
That's the recent log. All
Hmm. Okay. Looks like everything's normal on that end, which doesn't help us much.
Where were they supposed to go? Where were the coordinates?
oh, destination coordinates. Coruscant.
Origin?
Master Materials Movers Incorporated. Origin? Well, like define origin. Last port of call?
I would say both.
Do,
I would
you
say
need to define origin, where was it built?
no,
I
no,
mean,
no, no, no,
this
no.
thing's probably been running circles around the galaxy for the last 30 years.
Yeah, I would definitely say last port of origin.
Okay.
Yes.
Why don't we have an investigation roll by BD?
Okay, I can get a investigation roll going, and boom,
Lash
good.
can Lasho use his force tech to help figure out like is there sensors inside that will help us tell why this guy on the hologram looked like he was running a fever?
Sure you can.
I'm wondering if we can pull up the video again from inside the ship here
For what purpose?
to know for sure that it came from here.
You think this is a decoy?
I don't know.
I don't. I see. What I'm wondering is if there's actual security cameras on board with any kind of live vid.
No, no. I mean, there's security cameras. There are security cameras in the bridge and the engine room.
But this isn't an access point for him.
Oh, sure, it could be.
I mean, I would like to. I would like to actually take a look at those then and see if those uh, vids have anything going on in them.
Um,
Wait,
there
this
are.
was chartered 40 weeks ago. It has research supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Like nearly a like to get from Paris to Coruscant.
Yeah, that's like almost 10 months.
Hmm. Well, that's assuming that they just haven't been out here, just sitting and spinning for a long time. I mean, when we don't even know how long ago that transmission was created.
Oh, they
Well,
departed.
somebody used the
Uh,
attached shuttle. Somebody left in the detached shuttle 27.46 hours ago.
Oh, okay, okay. Got it. That's the debarking.
Oh, that's what it was. It's not debarking from the last port. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Do I roll Force Tech here, guys, to help ED6?
No need. You can just call up the monitor of any room you want.
Let's do it.
BD already got you the access codes.
Yep. Let's do a
Shoot.
do a sweep and look for any kind of I don't know. I guess the video, like the cameras themselves wouldn't actually be able to identify any kind of biologics.
I do wonder about the debarking ship. Was the hyperspace coordinates the same ones as the ones that were put in for
Terrace?
this ship?
Oh.
It was Terrace that they went to, or was it Coruscant?
They left Terrace for Coruscant a week ago.
Yes. But then it says dropped out 37.4 hours ago. Hyperspace coordinate transfer successful, which means that they transferred the coordinates to a different computer.
Some coordinates. That would be another scholarship roll. What coordinates?
I'll roll for BD on scholarship on that one to figure that out.
Great
There we go.
scholarship. Hyperdrive computer calculated a path from the hyperspace lane current location to an unregistered system in the expansion region of the slice.
Oh.
Transferred the jump coordinates to the attached shuttle computer. End of line.
Mm-hmm. I have to save those coordinates.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have
Tuck them in a back pocket for a rainy day, right?
Somebody
Yeah,
make a note.
Well, do you have to roll for that, or can Lasho just say he's writing down or recording those coordinates from?
BD's got a copy of them.
BD, awesome.
Yep.
Woohoo! Good job, BD. All right, so we have blood smears and some smashed monitors on the bridge, and lights are out in the engine room. Oh joy! Just great.
Can we turn on the lights in the engine room?
You can.
All right, let's turn them on.
Okay. Lights come on, and 8 large, muscular, humanoid creatures leap to their feet, snarling in rage at the ceiling, and then all their heads whip around to where you assume the hatch must be.
Oh joy! We've now ticked them off.
Which hatch?
There's you're forgetting how simple this ship is.
We're in the main corridor. They're at the other end of the main.
Engine. One hallway. Bridge. That's it.
Head for the bridge, guys.
Yeah, I point my lightsaber at them and I say, BD6, sick 'em.
No, BD's not a fighter. That's not how he works. No.
What?
No.
Why are okay? Well, if we have the coordinates to wherever they went, why are we going to stay on the ship?
Because the deal is that this is a distress. I mean, we don't know what it is that we're looking at. Like, do we believe that we've effectively figured out what the problem on this ship is in order to be able to report back to the Starliner?
Right. Also, we don't know if anybody is actually alive on this ship.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to abandon them if there are people on board.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not very Jedi code of us if we decide to be like, yeah, well, there's people here that we could defend or protect, and we're like, nah, you guys are good on your own.
I mean, I do want to help people.
Yeah. Besides, if we're able to capture this freighter as our own, then we got ourselves a home and a way with which to travel wherever we want.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's not very Jedi of you to jump to, this assumption that
Every-
we're gonna just get a freighter. I mean, if it happens to work out that way,
Hey, you're a
um,
pilot. Like we'll be like, yeah, we're totally return it to its proper owners eventually.
this is the worst ship to ever hand a pilot.
Big
Anyway.
flying
It's like an oversized bumper car.
Well, okay, so again, what I'm thinking of is we should definitely run if we're gonna try to actually save this ship, we need to run to the control room so that we can have a choke point with which to be able to defend ourselves. Because right now we're in an open hallway with a butt ton of doors open around us.
Can't we just close all the doors?
I believe they're coming from this end of the corridor. They're going to be running at us. I don't think they're going to be popping out of these doors, but they could run around and try to flank us if we're not careful.
So let's create a Jedi wall then. Everybody protect BD6 while he closes all the doors remotely.
Are the doors set up for that, Bruce?
No, there's really no locks on the doors.
Yeah.
There's no locks on the doors. You mean I can't even like shut the door to the engine room? There is
Sure
not a
you
door
can.
to the engine room, is there?
Yeah.
What?
That's the hatch.
Yeah.
Okay, can we shut the hatch then?
We have to
Oh,
run a
okay.
while.
So you guys came in from the ceiling about here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this is the door they're coming through. Bridge over here.
So we can't run towards them and shut the door.
Sure you can.
If you're fast enough.
What's your initiative? You have great initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. You get to go first.
Oh no.
Can I use the force to close the door?
Do you have telekinesis?
I don't have telekinesis.
All right, you have to burn force stress to do it, but sure, you can wave your hand at the door control and from that distance and make it close. Mark off your first force stress and make your force roll.
I have telekinesis.
I know, but it's
Yeah,
not
but
your
you're
turn
slow.
yet. And Cookman is not a team player.
Not really.
I mean, my character is literally saying exactly what he's trying to do at this point in time. He's like, shut the door, shut the door, shut the... I mean, he's totally cool about it, but...
as his voice cracks, shut the door! Oh boy.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's...
Jomok shuts the door. The first of the so next initiative is I think BD8, BD6.
BD6 has got an initiative.
And BD6 like
Hey, okay,
lock
just
it?
you know what? Hey, just to think about it. The engine room has to actually have security protocols in case of fires. So there has to be at least a way to vent the engine room of oxygen, or maybe even dump stuff directly into space. So let's open that let's open that emergency hatch and literally just throw them out the airlock.
I really
Yes.
Love it!
Yes.
Oh, man. Love it.
Hey, veteran, lived on a submarine. I know about these kind of things.
Sorry, everyone in the engine room is now swimming with the fishes, but we're not gonna die. All right. Emergency blow.
Absolutely.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yes.
You want you stupid submariners and their solutions to starship problems. So rather than having a really awesome laser sword fight against all the evidence, you flush all the evidence into space before assuming BD rolls like good scholarship to hack the controls.
Okay, let's roll for scholarship and see what happens. Oh gosh darn it! No. You know what? No. I'm gonna 2 fate points from BD for that one.
Which two?
You could spend 1 fate point to re-roll if you wanted.
You know what? Sure, I'll spend 1 fate point to re-roll for BD. And insatiable curiosity and suicidal courage.
Oh. Re-roll it.
Re-rolling scholarship. Oh, come on!
Oh my
No,
goodness.
you gotta be kidding me. What? No, that is so not fair. Oh.
And now you can burn 2.
Now I can burn.
Yeah.
Now I,
You've
And
run
this
out of,
yeah.
but you run out of aspects you can use. You have to have used a specific aspect.
right.
Can't reuse that aspect.
Gosh darn it. I can't. I mostly helpful, mostly harmless would be fun. Would be a fun one.
Yeah.
Mostly harmless.
Yeah, it's exactly. Which is. I could use
mean,
that one. I could use that one
hey.
to re-roll one last time.
Or just, but if it goes to mediocre again, which is highly unlikely but possible at this point, I'd rather just use the 2 fate points to get it to go up.
Okay, so I can have the mostly harmless aspect to roll on, but what's the other one? My master shore bar.
You can I don't know if Bruce has mentioned this before, but you can just for each time you do something, you can spend 1 fate point for just a +1 generic.
They didn't use that. They got rid of that in Fate Core.
They got rid of that?
That's a
what?
Dresden Files specific.
You got to be kidding me.
No, they simplified a lot of the rules for Fate Core.
Okay, well I guess that's not one then.
Okay, so I have to literally go with mostly helpful, mostly harmless to re-roll and hopefully not get and not roll down 3 again.
And how about Explorer's companion droid to be able to say, like, he's trying to be helpful and thinking on his feet and being able to take care of this problem?
I mean, I think that would work.
He's an explorer.
I'm just gonna burn 2 fate points for him and just fix this problem.
And just go to great. Okay.
Exactly.
So you are an explorer's companion droid, and you're only mostly harmless. There is a bunch of scratching and banging on the door, a lot of snarling and growling, and then on the monitor you see a bunch of you see 8 large, muscular, kind of slimy monsters get sucked out through the emergency chutes, even though the emergency chute is a grate and not a door.
We got monster French fries.
The barge takes up a slight change. There's a momentary change in gravity as before the anti-gravity system can compensate for the barge's new rotational dynamic from the rocket propulsion of monster shot out into space.
Ruby, Roo.
I want to apologize, Master Waltzing. I keep trying to give you epic space fights and laser sword choreography, but they just won't let me. It's not my fault.
I'm not complaining over here, Bruce.
I'm complaining. This is the sound of me complaining. You are not supposed to make julienne fries out of my antagonists before I can at least bite one of you with something interesting. I need a drink.
Elka.
All right. So now we close the engine room. Escape hatch, and then
we'll we'll
no need to roll at this point.
secure the engine room. I mean, heck, we could actually, there's going to be some viscera left on the and goo, at least left on some of the grates. We could probably try to get a sampling of that and put it into a spectrum analyzer.
I don't know. It got vacuumed pretty thoroughly.
Yes, but you and I know that there's definitely residue.
Okay.
So
guess what cargo trucks don't come equipped with?
they don't come equipped with Tupperware at all in the kitchen?
Oh yeah, you can put it in some Tupperware.
Yep, absolutely. I know we don't have a spectrum analyzer on board, and we can definitely pass that back to the Starliner and basically say, here's the evidence.
Say that sentence again, but slowly.
Say that again, but slowly?
Mm-hmm.
Give it back to the Starliner?
Yeah.
No, hey. We're not in... We have the coordinates that we want. The question is...
Can we give it back to the Starliner after we get to where we're going?
I don't think that's how that's gonna work. We should definitely get to the bridge and actually call a Starliner and say that we've neutralized the threat on board and that there are no surviving people as far as we know.
Okay.
Somebody likes counting chickens. I'm gonna say, what the crap were those things? I feel like that was a very reasonable reaction to that situation.
Yes, it is a very reasonable reaction to that situation. That's hence why we're getting the goo sample.
I'm not touching that goo.
I want to roll lore.
Thank you, nurse.
Scholarship.
I mean, seriously. I've been waiting.
I was like,
roll lore to try to figure out what these things were.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yes.
There we go. Yeah, let's do that.
Not good enough.
Not good enough. I'll roll lore, but it's gonna probably be garbage. Oh yeah, look, it's hot garbage.
Super hot garbage.
I was busy climbing the spire that day that lesson was handed out.
So we definitely don't know what that was then.
Nope.
Well, we can pass along this description to BD6 to go and look in the logbooks.
Big pointy fangs.
We do have the video recording, the vid screen recordings of what these things look like.
BD6 has investigate.
Ooh.
You take the description, the physical description, and their obvious desire to be in the dark and their reaction to the light and investigate like what other creatures that are known within the universe could have the similar characteristics.
I'll roll investigate for him and see what happens. My rolls have been garbage, so pray men, pray.
Super garbage. Let's go.
Oh, good. It's an actual good roll. When I roll for other characters, I don't do terribly, but for my own, sometimes it's just like, wow, you really, really have a bad day. So it is an infection of some kind.
Joe Mock feels a disturbance in the force. Something's very wrong.
Whatever you do, gentlemen, do not take off your vac suits. So what happened 6 days ago then on board? They departed Taurus 1 week ago. So they must have gotten something from that planet, or
what were they researching?
Yeah, that's a good question.
These guys weren't researching anything. They're just the space truckers carrying the archaeology team around.
Yeah, I'm saying, what were they researching on Terrace?
What was the research materials that they're...
No record.
Nothing in the... No record of anything that they were actually transporting? Oh boy, that's fun.
No, it's just standard archaeology mechs and things like that. Earth movers, wet sifters.
Oh. Okay. So just digging gear.
Lots of tents. You know, Star Wars equivalent of Coleman furnaces.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna just say we leave that alone, and then move on to the bridge. See if there's anybody there.
No, just a blood smear. Some smashed panels. Some claw marks. In the
Okay.
Durasteel walls.
Yeah, we're gonna leave this in the not our problem category and go back into life raft.
I thought you were going to prove yourself a Jedi.
Yeah, just cut and
What?
run.
Absolutely. What are you talking about? There's nothing here. Absolutely not.
All the evidence is you know, further and further away every minute.
We should we should go back on the shuttle and see if we can catch something in space while it's dead. Let's see if we can nab it.
Let's
Sounds
catch
like-
it in
sounds like a
space and
horrible-
hope it's dead.
Yes, well, I mean,
No.
if it's not dead yet, then we'll know.
Yeah, we will know, just like they found out T-minus 6 days ago.
We need something from this to figure out what's going on. If this is a horrible
No.
virus or something that's going to wipe out
No.
life in the universe, we should probably know about it and maybe try to end it.
All I know is if that furball wants to bring some extra hair gel onto the life raft to go back to the cruise liner, absolutely not. No.
Hey Bruce, you know in improv how the rule is yes and you usually don't say with no.
Well, Butcher's a fan of no and furthermore. I like yes, but.
Yeah, yes, but I'm just getting a lot of no.
No, no and furthermore. So no, you know go. Can you? I've given you a lot of yes buts.
No, I'm not talking you. I'm talking Cookman.
You deserve that no. What are you, insane?
I just
Look,
for some reason
I've got
I
boxopathogen, ideology unknown. So this idiopathic pathogen and I are going to come back to our sleeping quarters. What could go wrong?
and all I can picture is Bar just finger painting by himself on a lonely barge that engines are not running. I mean, like, there you go. Boom.
All right.
Does our resident force tech person have the ability to touch anything, any sensor or machine, to figure out, like, were these creatures working on something? Why were they on this ship? Where'd they come from?
That's a little beyond force tech. That's more
like
force
Echo.
sense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can I do that?
Yes,
Go
you
for it,
can.
man.
Finally.
I said elbow the Zabrak, and I'm like, dude, stop trying to take my job.
This really is a Star Wars Rebels kind of thing. All the efficiency of the Jedi and none of the class. All right. Fair.
I got a fair.
There's a fading impression of darkness.
Can I crush it?
No, it's like an echo. It's a
Always violence, Cookman. Always violence.
you know what I love? You know, is our most self-controlled Padawan has the most externally expressive power, and our Gronk smash stab kill run straight down the middle has all the sensitivity powers.
That makes sense to me. It makes way too much sense, honestly.
For comic relief, it has been gold. Stand aside, reasonable person. Let someone sensitive deal with this. Kicks him in the shins. Okay, you do not need to model your character after Toph in The Last Airbender. I just want to point that out.
I scream to use echolocation.
super sensitive, and at the same time, not sensitive even a little bit.
I think you're thinking of the word subtle, not subtle.
No, you're not going for subtle. That is for sure.
There has been zero subtlety in this game thus far.
Goodness gracious, what a circus! Okay, well, there would have been a nice distracting, game of lightsaber tag with monsters, but no, you guys had to play pressure differential tag instead. And now you're just sitting here with a bit of goo and slime and fur in a Tupperware
It
bag
reminds
And
me
our
of this
and our lives.
final scene from Jason X.
and your
No,
lives.
we are gonna take that and we're gonna use the force to get that away from us.
Rosebrough,
feel,
that scene
fading
reminds
impression of
me of the final
darkness.
scene from Jason X.
Oh, I don't think I've seen Jason X.
I haven't either.
Oh, it's so bad it's hilarious.
That sounds like my kind of movie.
No,
It's so bad it's
no.
hilarious. Really, truly, it's like 150 like space in the future, and they resurrect Jason, and Jason gets like cybernetic because the nanobots rebuild him, and he goes on a rampage within the entire movie.
No way.
So,
Wait.
yeah. I'm gonna squeegee that
It's so
image
bad
from
it's
my
hilarious.
brain. Oh wow.
Nanotech rebuilt Jason in Jason X,
Oh my gosh.
running around killing people on a spaceship.
So there's a fading impression of darkness. Are you guys going to get on the horn and talk to the cruise liner and let them know that you've that was part of your plan before, right?
Yeah, threat was neutralized. There's some sort of pathogen on board. This is definitely a dangerous vessel.
Before you can finish the second sentence, one of the BD beeps and burbles and kind of pokes at a monitor screen.
Okay, I look at the monitor screen.
Well, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to you, but your pilot can say they're taking off.
Oh.
They're building back up to hyperspace.
Oh, they're abandoning us.
Oh hell yes.
Oh.
I thought that I asked somebody to keep an eye on them.
It's not like we could do much from here. Anyway, all right. So what we need to do is we need to make certain that the escape pod that we have attached to the freighter is securely attached, and that because this is basically our ship now. This is where we are. Let's get underway and let's figure out where our next set of coordinates need to be.
Well, you can take the pathogen to Coruscant as the plan originally appears to be.
We'll go back to where we came from.
You could go back to Terrace, or you could follow the shuttle.
Let's follow the shuttle.
Follow the shuttle.
Follow the
Wait,
road.
how do we know where it's going?
We have the coordinates.
Yeah.
The ones that BD scurried away in his memory.
Right. Okay. That sounds cool.
We're off on an adventure, boys.
Where do we? You said an unknown place, unregistered system in the expansion region.
Yes.
Hmm.
We're off to adventure. Heck yes. Weeks.
It's well off of established hyperspace lanes.
Mm-hmm.
So there's lots of, couple day jumps, stop.
Yep.
Take the real slow turn.
Yep. Bust out the Lysol wipes.
We better.
So quality time. Episode not shown.
Is that Thunderwood? Oh, there's
Quality
fireworks?
time with disinfectants.
Such a shame.
The Lysol saga. Episodes 4 through 12.
Our battle will be immense.
Or as Jomak would like to say, the 2 weeks where the robots do all the driving. Not good.
Well, once you're in hyperspace, there's nothing to do for a couple days, you know. So,
Mm-hmm.
and you've only got
Right.
like a day of air in those suits.
Yeah, so we're gonna have, just be careful. But the good thing is that we can recharge them because there are life support systems on board.
True.
Right.
Are you spending 2 weeks in your suits? You're gonna smell extra special at the end of that.
Oh, I bet. But the thing is, I don't feel like getting infected.
That is true.
You know.
But we do have, like I said, we do have a control though. We have the janky duct tape suit
Yeah.
to let us know if it's in the air or not.
None of you fall sick in the 2 weeks.
Huzzah!
You drop out of hyperspace at the edge of a binary system with yellow dwarf stars and 5 orbiting planets.
Hmm.
The second planet appears to be in the life zone.
Mm-hmm. What kind of sensor capabilities does this freighter have? I'm guessing by that laugh, I'm sensing none.
Little to none, approach radar.
Oh, great.
It has precisely the amount of this is a bulk freighter. It's a semi truck. It has exactly the sensors it needs to be able to back up in traffic. To be able to dock, load, unload, and park.
But what does
Right.
the life pod have?
The life pod has even less. It's got ground looking radar and just enough to find a parking zone in which to crash.
All right. So the good thing is that we have a life pod that we can, and the life pod, does it have the ability to actually exit orbit of a planet?
Yeah, it can function as a poor man's very limited range orbital shuttle.
Okay. Because I'm guessing that this freighter isn't really designed for in-atmosphere crap.
Not really, no.
I mean, it could function, but it's not really designed for that.
Well, yeah, so you've got, this was never designed to be your personal starship, and this was never designed to be your landing shuttle.
Right. That's what I'm getting at. Okay. So the coordinates that we are following, is it just to this region of space, or is it actually on a planet?
You've come out of hyperspace here into the trail.
Aha.
Whoa. Hey, there's the force in everything. I feel like it could definitely lead us in the right direction.
Right. Well, yeah, except before you were a couple days behind, and now they've gotten at least a week ahead. Because you've got a freighter, you've got a freighter's hyperdrive, not a shuttle's hyperdrive.
Oh. So this is the metaphorical cold trail.
Yep.
Well, we only have one planet within the livable region, right?
Yes, and you're going to take the pathogen to it?
Oh.
We
Where?
can,
I thought this was the Lysol saga. Where's the Lysol?
No, we have it. Still have some stuff in a Tupperware bin.
You have some stuff in a Tupperware bin. I haven't been on that side of the freighter in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's like duct taped to the side of the hull in the hard vacuum.
Yeah. Did a spacewalk to put it out there.
I've been told duct tape holds in space.
I've you've recently proved it. The
I would say that if we haven't gotten it on our suits and we haven't gotten it on the shuttle, the life raft, then we should be able to go to the planet and then just keep the freighter in orbit.
okay.
That's exactly what I'm suggesting.
So slow freighter engine, it's another day into a planetary orbit. Uh, this is definitely a backwater system. There's not no traffic, but you could definitely plot everything flying around, and almost all of it is small, outdated light freighters. That kind of.
All right, so where are they pulling in and out of?
There's a couple starports you can identify as you approach the planet.
Okay.
But industry-wise, it's probably not much more developed than, in terms of population, 19th century Earth.
Oh.
You guys asked for the Wild West.
Oh yeah. No, this is great. Perfect.
Wild West, space zombies, and the trail of something dark side.
Sweet. Hey, just out of curiosity, while we were on board, were we able to take any inventory of the other cargo pods, other than it just being digging equipment?
It's a small fortune worth of archaeological gear, but that's mostly all it is.
Okay, got it. Just verifying.
Anything interesting must have been on that shuttle.
Mm-hmm. Understood.
So they took it.
Yes.
That's horrible.
They boogalooed out of there, man.
Can we find the signature for that? From like a technological standpoint, can we find the signature for that shuttle?
Nope. No sensors on board are accurate enough to get that kind of a reading.
Well, I guess what we're probably going to have to do is actually touch down on planet and ask around.
Goodness gracious, a role-playing trope.
I can't think of anything better to do.
Sounds good.
Just go into the nearest saloon, open the creaky doors, and be like, "Okay, boys, did you see a shuttle land here just about a week ago?"
In our full back suits that we're still not gonna get out of.
No, we're definitely dumping the vac suits when we touch down on planet. When we're in the shuttle, we can take them off.
Air, sweet air. Quick, hand me a Lysol pad. I smell gross.
Because the last thing that we want to do is actually wash ourselves in any of the potable water on board. Mm-hmm.
So have you set up any kind of like beacon or marker for the freighter?
Oh,
no, you guys didn't. Never mind. So you land on the planet.
So wait, you telling me that we just lost the freighter?
No,
Okay.
It's not lost. It's right there.
Okay.
It would be a normal pilot thing to do. Like, that would be not something that you'd have to roll for to make a decision. A pilot would make that as being...
Oh, no. Remember where you parked? That's fine.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
You say that, but you say that, like, nonchalantly.
You have no issue remembering where you parked.
Yeah, but do you have any issue remembering where we parked?
Nope.
No, it's a matter of is the thing gonna get hijacked and literally taken by someone else?
Define thing.
It's somebody's gonna take the freighter.
No, come on. Just because it's a low tech world doesn't mean everyone on it's a thief.
No, but it just means that thieves abound. I mean, they also abound in high tech places as well, so it's kind of a moot point.
can we just at least make a roll to see if one of our characters is smart enough to realize that we shouldn't have left it behind and go back for it?
Go back for the freighter?
Yeah.
You can't go back for something that can't go into orbit. That can't go into
Yeah.
atmosphere.
Yeah, we can't take it in an atmosphere. That's one of the issues. It's one of the reasons why.
No, I mean to set up a beacon or something for it.
No, you've got a beacon. You can find it. It's not a problem.
Okay, we're good. Did you
Gotcha.
remember to lock the door on the way out?
I don't lock doors. I don't believe in locking doors.
You didn't even put the parking brake on?
Okay,
That
you
thing
chuckleheads.
literally
So are
that
you
thing
setting?
literally
Are
holds
you
itself in orbit.
are you trying to land in the city, or are you going to land outside of the city and walk in?
I believe landing outside the city and walking in would probably be the best course of action.
That's a Star Wars trope. You always land outside the city.
Yes.
Okay.
It's impossible to land in the city. Like they don't let you land in the city.
You've yeah, they're called starports. Docking bay 94. But those
Yeah.
cost money.
Yep. And
That's for rich people.
And we didn't actually successfully take in and transfer a bunch of credits from the captain of the Starliner to our own accounts.
No, there's like handfuls of credits that were left abandoned in the rooms.
All right, we got 250.
Tree fitty.
350, yeah. Oh man. I don't know how much longer I can actually play tonight. I'm getting pretty tired and I have a long day ahead of me. I apologize.
No, it's okay. I think we've reached a decent stopping point.
We've gone all the way from the Jedi Temple to the middle of deep space on a, in first class to hopping aboard an infectious freighter and then going to a backwater section of the slice. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
While wearing suits that we haven't stepped out of in 2 weeks.
But you're only about
We're
a
in
third of
first
the way
class.
through a Star Trek episode, so no milestones or anything for anybody.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, still pretty cool though. We made tracks, boys, and we even we even took one of Bruce's monster squad and just evacuated out the airlock.
So you have a bulk freighter, a lifeboat, a Tupperware container of goo duct taped outside one of the cargo containers.
I love it.
Goodness gracious. You smell vaguely of Lysol
And BO.
and heavily of unwashed body, and you desperately need a bath.
Fur is all matted.
Space scabies, man. Space scabies.
Space scabies. Spaceys.
My goodness.
Welcome to the wild, wild west.
True. We're definitely playing the part.
By way of your submarine adventure.
I think our characters are definitely in the let's suffer category, and I think that's just meat, right, and solitary, given that it's a game with Bruce.
On the outskirts of where the hell are we? Nowhere. Oh yeah, yeah. Josh's master isn't going to be even a little irritated with you people.
That brought pride, man.
Zabrak Pride.
Is
You're not in over. None of you are in over your head.
that what you tell yourself every single time you just like think about like how much trouble we're gonna get in?
Absolutely.
You're just like, it's totally worth it for Zabrak Pride.
Never cried.
10 minutes of hiking in. There is
Fighting
the
for
snap
freedom.
hiss of a lightsaber. And in the crimson light,
My
you
goodness.
hear, Jedi scum, you should never have come here. Roll credits.
Roll credits. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da.
I'm not in over my head. Not at all.
To be continued. So
To
everything
be
work okay for
unpondered.
you guys?
Oh yeah, I'm
That was
having a
fun.
blast.
Yep. So it seemed important to give you guys at least one droid companion for scenarios quite like this. You know, you get into an actual fight and everything reverses. BD is basically designed to be completely useless.
Except he's
Avion
not.
did awesome with him tonight.
Except
That's
he
fun.
won the battle before you guys could ignite a lightsaber blade.
Boople.
Boople, boople, F this noise. I'm going to flush them all into orbit.
If it wasn't for the fact that we wanted to look cool and ignite our lightsabers just to defend him while he was going and digging around in the computer system, the only lightsaber that would have ignited would have been at the final end in that cutscene.
Man.
What would actually have made a really good like Star Wars hanger if there wasn't a lightsaber in the whole episode until the very end.
Yeah.
Right?
I do what I can.
Mm-hmm. Bruce is like, my story.
So, no, I'm adapting to you psychos.
Beautiful.
Instead of laying out a storyline, I'm building story beats like a deck of cards.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then I hold out a character hook to you, like holding out a shuffled deck of cards and say, pick a card, any card.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can shuffle through my hand, find the next matching card, and slap it down on whatever insanity you do.
He just summoned Exodia.
That does actually sound a little bit like my story, and then we're like, your story, and you're like, no, your story, and then we're like, our story, and you're like, no, my story. That's how that played out.
Yes, basically. So BD is not too overpowered.
No, BD's great.
I think
BD
the
is perfect.
combination of BD and Lasho worked really, really well today.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hyper aggressive suicide twins. And the two Jedi Padawan following around trying to keep them both alive.
Cookman's like, Leroy Jenkins.
He's like that a lot, honestly.
Yeah. At least the gameplay isn't boring.
But I was glad that the actual practicing nurse did finally remember, pathogen protocols. I was like waiting for it. You don't know how badly I wanted to at least get to scratch one of you.
I know.
I had a feeling that was gonna be a thing. So nope.
That's the weirdest thing is that I feel like that was a little bit of my personality going into it, where I'm like, dude, definitely do not touch that. But I feel like there should have been at least one member of the Padawans. Like in every group, there's always that one person that's like, no, that sounds like a bad idea, and they just like absolutely refuse to it. I'm like, well, if my character is going to have a personality that's very much just like, excuse me, no, and then walks in the opposite direction, should at least do it in those situations that align with my personal beliefs on like how to handle those situations.
Yeah. I was really kind of hoping to get a little more dead space on you before things got investigating.
Nope.
It was a very Dead Space setup, but yeah, sorry.
I wanted to get
Veteran.
back on that the cruise liner and actually make it over to, like a different Jedi Order, but apparently not.
No.
You could have. You had the hype. You could have taken the goo to the temple at Bipfash.
Nah, that's not fun.
Master, will you take me as a student? I bought you this Tupperware container of goo.
Just like, what is,
Mm,
boy, where have you lost your mind? I will help you find it.
good point. I'm almost thinking that we should have just like seen if we could have traded this freighter for something else.
Well, hey, we are in a backwater place. I bet there might be something that we can like they'd be willing to trade for. And since we have, a small fortune of, digging tools.
Yeah, of rustic survival gear. Yeah, like a bulk container full of it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we can that's something we can barter with.
Mmm.
Heck yeah.
The
We
Padawan
should see
Merchant Empire. Humble beginnings.
once we
Yes.
take care of this Jedi scum hater.
I mean, probably a
Uh,
Sith.
I I mean, there's a lot of people who don't like Jedi. Let's be honest here.
There's not many people
Uh,
that don't like Jedi that also have lightsabers.
Would I make you guys land on Skylord?
Yes, yes, you. Oh no! Oh no! Yes. Oh, Bruce, I know you're having way too much fun with it.
Don't you think I would have you land on Earthlord first? Not Earthlord, Human Lord first.
Human Lord.
You can't lick a lightsaber though, so it's really tragic.
Just chewing the scenery, like in the worst way.
Was that last line not chewing the scenery?
Oh no, it was definitely chewing the scenery. It just, but the thing is without the actual voice acting to go along with it, I didn't know the exact inflection and tone of it.
I need to find an alien species that looks like it has a face like a catfish.
they do have them, I thought, with the
Yeah.
whiskers.
um, isn't that just the Mon Calamarians?
No, no, those look like lobsters that have been like goosed by something electrical.
All right, I've got to go to bed. My head hurts, and I have a lot in the morning. So,
All right,
this has been
guys.
way too much fun.
Welcome to the jungle. We have fun and games. Thank you. I will get this uploaded in case you need to inflict it on any friends or anything.
Thank you very much, guys. That was a lot of fun.
Oh yes,
brother.
absolutely.